Next up at UFC San Antonio, we have Daniel Pineda taking on Tucker Lutz. Daniel Pineda, 27-14 overall, 1-1-3 in his last 5, coming off a no contest eye poke almost 2 years ago. Tucker Lutz, 12-2 overall, 4-1 in his last 5, coming off a grappling heavy loss to Pat Sabatini a year ago. And this is an interesting fight to break down. Tucker Lutz, good size favorite, continuing to move, probably should be. He's another one of these guys that should win this fight. The problem is Daniel Pineda is another feast or famine guy, 100% finish rate, both sides of that corn. He's also a very good wrestler himself. I know. Very good wrestler himself, solid grappling, comes out fast, very dangerous for all of 3 minutes. And then he just starts to slow down, quickly fades. But that initial burst is very dangerous, and Tucker Lutz has gotten into trouble in a lot of fights. Gets into trouble early. He does.
What we're talking about.
He seems to withstand it.
I just pray
and
to
be
God
fine.
people are listening, Angelo, because I don't want people on Sunday being, "Oh my God, that card screwed me up. It destroyed me." We're trying to tell you right now what's going on, people.
I hear and listen. Like, we make our money. Well, a couple different avenues, but one of them is
strike while the iron is hot. Watching.
What?
That's what we do.
We make our money striking while the iron is hot?
Boom.
No.
Yeah. When we see the opportunity, we strike on it, but we're not throwing little stuff everywhere on everything.
You do, Mr. 30 units a week.
Well, do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, I mean, all right. Anyway, we make our money selling premium entertainment, right? We get a lot of viewers and a lot of stuff. But selling premium, we make a good chunk of money. But the problem is we need to keep the quality up. I would rather have fewer bets. I would rather have 3 units of bets. And this past weekend's a good example. I only had 3 units going. So the fact that I profited 1.4, net profit 1.4 units on 3 is huge because I pick my spots. Everyone wants to focus on you being up over 20, which is spectacular, but you spent 20. So yes, you doubled, which is fantastic. But the point is, premium membership, it's about finding the spots. And this card...
It's striking while the iron is hot.
This card and this fight, that's why there's so many warnings here because...
Have you ever blown glass?
Tucker Lutz should... I'm not going to...
I'm serious, though. Have you ever done that before?
No.
Really?
Why would I have?
You never did that? We went on a field trip we went to southern Indiana. We went spelunking. Do you know what spelunking is?
No, I'm not from Podunk.
You really don't know what spelunking is?
No.
That's embarrassing. That literally is a little bit embarrassing.
What's spelunking?
You should not have. You should not have admitted that. That's when you go through caves. That's what it's called when you walk through caves. You explore caves. You're spelunking. We went through the caves. There's caves in southern Indiana, and then we also went to a glass blowing demonstration as well. And it's absolutely incredible. It's mesmerizing, honestly. I watch the videos. It never comes across your TikTok or anything.
Glass blowing videos? No.
It's incredible.
I have never given TikTok the inkling.
The whole process is how do you even think of this? It's incredible.
Well, once you go down that path, I don't know how anything exists. Anything.
Yeah, how the hell who does the bit? Like if you put me back in 1900, they would just think I'm an idiot because I'd be like,
it's Nate Bargatze. They're like, prove you're from the future.
Yeah. Oh, there's a phone. How do you make it? Well, I don't know. I don't.
Yeah. Who's the president? I don't know.
Yeah.
He said he'd be doing worse going back in time than he would now because he knows nothing. Anyway, this is a tricky fight because Daniel Pineda comes out aggressive. 3 rounds, 3 minutes of high intensity power in his hands, solid wrestling, like really comes out to get this done. And then you risked walking in here in your underwear? Damn.
Well, that reflection did her some good back there.
I know. They can see in the... No, they can't. She's creeped around the side to get the monitor.
There's so many people that are watching like this. It just went like this, like reflection. They're rewinding real quick. They're just now getting caught back from trying to rewind to see if there actually was a reflection.
Like the quick fun fact since we're off the rails on the quick fun fact since we're off the rails on this. TiVo, if you know, some of these people won't know what TiVo is. TiVo was...
I barely know what it is, for Christ's
sake. They
sake.
invented DVR. DVR didn't exist. You couldn't get it from the cable company. You had a separate box that you plugged cable in it recorded. It was whatever. That Super Bowl where Justin Timberlake pulled it down and Janet Jackson's tit popped out, broke everybody's TiVo broke. The servers crashed, and that's how they found out. The government found out that TiVo was storing the recordings in the cloud, and they shouldn't have been. Everything was supposed to be local, but because the entire world hit pause, rewind, pause at the same time, everything crashed, and then they got in a lot of trouble. Anyway. Tucker Lutz should win this fight. He should be able to get the wrestling going. He is powerful. He should be able to come forward, get it done, big slams. But he was taken down 5 times by Sabatini. And Daniel's incredibly dangerous. Tucker's going to be the pick. I see him weathering the storm early, getting the takedowns, and getting a finish. This is another fight you could probably parlay. Does not go the distance. And that's safer than any individual moneyline bet. I do not see this going to a scorecards. Daniel Pineda almost never does. Tucker Lutz, very tough guy, does have a good amount of decisions, but 100%, I don't see this going to a decision. That's going to be the bet. Lutz is the pick, but I'm not betting on him directly. What do you think, Jakey boy?
I just want to really quickly thank Pepe for the $49.99. I think that's worth interrupting the broadcast for. So he says, premium is $10 a week, right? This money is from King Leon.
No. Premium is $10 a month, Pepe. A month. So thank you very much for the $50 super chat. It's not $10 a week. We're not doing the week nonsense, the per event. No. It's $10 for an entire month. And there's always, even when there's a week off, we always have future bets. So everything's on there. Everything's up and running. The data will be up there even for the week off. So thank you very much for the super chat. Incredibly generous of you.
Isn't that kind of crazy? I mean, $2.
$2.50.
Hold on. $2, I think, at 48 cents an event if there's 4 events.
How is it $2.48 and not $2.50?
$2.48 if you do 10 and then you do the 4, but then you got to take the half cent off for the transactions.
What happened to you in the cave? You hit your head?
What's crazy is about the cave is when they turn the lights off. You don't know pitch black until you've been in a cave with literally no lights. Eventually, if you're in a room, you can start to see your hand. Your eyes start hurting because it's so dark down there. It's a lot of fun. And the acoustics, too, when I was singing.
It sounds great. $10, I saw you thinking about it. $10 a month, not an event. Correct. Okay. What are your thoughts? Did you break this down yet?
I didn't break it down, but no. I mean, it's basically just rinse and repeat for all these favorites. Tucker Lutz, yes, he should win. He should be tough enough. Again, as we mentioned the time before, nothing jumps out on the film, so it's he's going to be my pick, but this is another one of those fights on this card where it's it's not worth my money, it's not worth my time. It should be entertaining, but Daniel Pineda is tough. He is wild. So I honestly apologize because it sounds like these breakdowns are all the same, but I mean that's just. It is what it is. There's just so many just kind of mid-tier fighters on this card. And when you have mid-tier and lower mid-tier, some of the mid-tiers are going to be big favorites when they really aren't great fighters. So, but I will say Tucker Lutz getting out-wrestled by Pat Sabatini that's nothing to be discouraged about.
Pat's a very, very good grappler. Tucker Lutz is a very good grappler, and he was just out-grappled by a better grappler. It's just how that went down.
I like that.
Yeah, and frankly, it would be irresponsible of us to pretend that this is a phenomenal betting card and just be fake confident to get you to sign up for shit. I would rather a few people don't sign up because it's not a good card than have them sign up, have a poor experience, and then leave. So
people always are oh, you guys are doing it for the bookies. You work for the bookies. Blah 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 blah. This would be the perfect card to be oh, bet all these big favorites if we really wanted to screw people because this is not the card to do it.
Plus, I don't know how we would work for the bookies when we just did 37 units.
That's what someone accused me on the live stream. Oh, your live stream bets aren't real money. It's not real money. I literally screenshot and I show it. It is my actual money. It's not. I wish it was casino credits or whatever the hell.
Not only is it real money, I basically had to do an intervention with Jacob to say, listen, man, I get it. Your actual bets.
I lost over $1,500 one stream live betting. That's the investment. That's why when people are like, oh, it's not real money, you should be thanking me because it is real money. That's why I get so fucking emotional about it. It's not an act, guys. When you guys watch the live stream, if you never watch a live stream, and people in the chat that have watched the live stream will tell you, I go absolutely bananas for every single bet I place because it's my fucking money. I don't want to fucking lose that money. Holy shit.
I literally called Jacob a few weeks ago. I was like, listen, dude, I get it. Like, you have the money to spend, you can spend the money, but you cannot be doing $100 units for the live streams. Your real premium bets, $100 units. Those are thoughtful, well thought out bets that you think are going to hit. But the live stream bets are straight up for entertainment, and you place them for real.
Yeah. And
there's no reason.
Live streams, I literally place them and I'll put it like, oh.
Yeah. You place them for real, but there's absolutely no reason those should be $100 units. So I basically forced Jacob to lower that for his own good. I have protected Jacob from himself.
We still throw him
more
in there.
than.
I mean, we had Jack Shore, $150 inside the distance. We'll still do some stuff in there, and if we start winning, but yeah, that one card was for live bets was not good, and I was doing $150. $300, $200, $250.
Well, and you're doing it for entertainment because you would never ever do those bets ever if you weren't on camera.
So thank me instead of criticizing me.
Well, that's why I was like, dude, you should not be doing that. We just got a new premium member, Patrick with no K. Last name starts with a W. Thank you very much, Patrick.